Was killed on the St. John's Bridge last month, and how the community there is demanding for safer roads.
So today, local folks met with local leaders tonight discussing improving roads for pedestrians and cyclists. But as our Andrew Dimbert learned, they say the problem isn't just the bridge, Andrew?
Yeah, that's right. The problems, although they don't start here at the St. John's Bridge, they certainly end here. But neighbors are more concerned with some of the roads that lead up to the bridge, especially for cyclists and pedestrians. Tonight at a community board meeting, they address those concerns in ways they think they can fix some of those problems.
Cross streets and the need for intersections.
Protecting bikes and pedestrian safety on both the bridge and within our neighborhood.
Neighbors in the St. John's community say road safety is a top priority. Margie Bradway with PBOT.
We have a high crash network all over Portland. I think that there is a concentration of high crash corridors as they're connected to each other and frankly where they meet at the St. John's Bridge.
This year, a cyclist died on the St. John's Bridge, and nearby on Columbia Boulevard, a high school freshman was hit by a motorist on the first day of school.
I think as we dug into the data, we really saw a pattern that there are several high crash locations in Portland. In the St. John's neighborhood, there's 3 high crash corridors.
The community feels that St. John's in particular is vulnerable to more traffic fatalities because of a shifting dynamic. A once heavy industrial-driven area is now becoming more family-oriented, and balancing the two is challenging.
There are a lot of safety and traffic issues in St. John's, and as St. John's grows and as we continue to have employers moving more by truck, we have to continue to work harder to make people safer.
The neighborhood has made strides in making the streets safer for pedestrians and cyclists, but there's still more work to be done.
Making sure that when people ride their bikes or cross the street in St. John's, they're going to be safe.
And another interesting takeaway from tonight, neighbors are really concerned with a GPS app specifically called Waze, because what it does for drivers is when there's a lot of traffic, it'll take them off the main roads and takes them through residential areas. And as we know, there's a lot of freight trucks that come through here, so neighbors say that's also part of the problem. Jennifer, Jeff?
Yeah, that's the last thing those residents at St. John's need, more traffic. Andrew, thank you.
Also tonight,